Heyo! Back again with the new Waste to Fusion stream review. I got work done. A lot of work, good things to do. Okay, anyways. You'll see behind me over there. This is in the chest. Stuck open. Being weird. I don't know why. But, anyways, I have ender chests now. Got two of them. They're only using one of them right now. They're really weird because they shut when you go in them, open them when you go out of them. Really weird. But they do have the diamond in them, so I'm guessing that they will. Okay then. Don't know what just killed that creeper. That's a thing. But they have the chunk loading diamond in them, so I'm guessing I'll keep the chunk load wherever they're sitting. But basically, this is my theoretically infinite mining contraption. Theoretically speaking, with this setup, I can never have to come back up here. That one out of power, anyways. But basically, ender chest. I have an ender pouch. The weight is connected to them. You can see. And whenever I put my stuff in here, like my cobblestone or my ores, they will then be pumped out of here. Cobblestone will be put into the cobble bale. Cobble bale fills up, then I can take it out and switch it out for a new one. And all the ores would get stored over here, which I also went mining, so I got a lot more to process. Something else to do. But, anyways, that's my theoretical way of mining infinitely, so I don't have to worry about coming back to inventory's full. Haven't added really any new ones except for points, which is just a basic recipe. So down here, I am working on a new project. You'll see I dug out an area here, and I put the other industrial grinder down here, which has mercury in it. It ain't actually hooked up yet, because I'm working on it. It'll be done later. But what I'm thinking of doing is having these two grinders here, one of which will have the water in it, obviously. One of which I want to import the mercury, which I've already done down there to make sure it works. And I want to put two chests down here, one of which I'll have exported anything that will process through mercury, the other that will process through water. And then I'll have the chest pipe into the grinders and get processed. Then all the stuff taken out. I want to get some bales, more bales put up with storage buses, and some more export buses, basically just like this glowstone here, so that all the tiny piles that I get out of this will automatically be put together and stored. It'll be pretty cool to have that like that, I think. The only issue I'm thinking of is how to do the rest of it. That's the issue I'm thinking of. Actually, I just realized during the last stream I was having an issue. I couldn't figure out why the glowstone dust wasn't being made. And now I think I see exactly what the problem is my dumbass and hooked it up upside down. The export bus is supposed to be on the top with the storage bus on the bottom. Whoops. I get that switched around later. But basically I want to do that for all the tiny piles, doors, just like the glowstone, except upside right. It'll be something to do. Other than that, I am getting quite a bit more rubies, which I'm not sure why it's saying exporting right now. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. This is main on. This is like a 40, which is fine. Zombie, you need to go away. I need some knife. Alright. See the peat bog's over here chugging away doing its work, which is pretty good. I did more work on that system as well. You'll see that underneath. But the big thing out here now is over here. You can see we're getting a lot of flowers, and I cut down the trees. I had a creeper blow up on me right there. I need to get that fixed. But right down here, we got apiaries going now. So I got bees out here. One of them has forest, one has meadows, and one I'm breeding hybrid of the two together. Trying to get a common princess. Gotten a common drone so far. I'm wondering if I would have put some of the common drones together with the ones that I'm breeding together, if I would end up getting a common princess. I have to ask that guy about it. But I also got an apiary's chest down here, which I'm storing all the bees in. Right now, I got some forest, some rocky, some marble, and just a selection of all the basic ones out here ready to go. I told you about being in this door. Alright. The coke ovens have been upgraded. I now have 4 more. Oh no, 2 more added on. I'm working on adding even more. The crazy one would say I'm out of my mind, but I'm working on it. Down here, the piping has been completely redone. I didn't like how it was a mess. Basically, now the wood comes in over there, as you can see, and it'll go either left or right into the infinity loop inputs. Basically, with the insertion pipes, it will try to insert into the coke oven. If it can't, then it will keep going around and around and around until it goes into one of the coke ovens. I got that duplicated over here. The reason why it will keep going around and around and around set back is these iron pipes. So if it tries to come down here, it'll bounce off and go right back up, essentially trapping the wood in infinity. That's the idea anyway. And I'm going to add more, extend it out, 2 more. And then obviously the charcoal comes down these other pipes. I got the iron pipes on those too, so that they can't go back once they go past the pump. And right there I got a pipe going back to the bell. Then the flow ducts, just flow ducts they go to the coke thing. Like they do. I don't like how I had to have this up here like this to be able to get it done properly, but it's the only way to do it. So, that's a thing. As you can see, we are no longer powering the farm off of the electro engine. It is not part of my main system. It is on a fertilizer though, which I guess is fine. It is now running off the peat farm. So I have the peat coming up here, as you can obviously see, and it's going through the whole thing there. So I have 2 pipes loaded up, one that will bring the peat up, the other that will take the peat back, and the ashes back mostly. But mainly I had to have a way to cycle the peat around so the peat engines are full, then it won't have to do it. So it'll come back up here, as you can tell, and go right back into the bell, which is still got quite a bit in it, even though it is pumping through. The ash will come to the blue and go down there. I got it set so peat will go red, so peat will only go that way, and the dirt and the ash will go blue, so they'll go that way. So it still works all perfectly fine. We're working on more setup here. I have my distillery set up in here. I need to get that reset up, but I'm working on getting some propolis so I can make the peat into the bituminous peat to run the distillation setup. I could probably run it off of regular peat for now, but I don't know. I'll deal with it later. It's not something I'm worried about too much right now. I don't really need the power. But I do have a squeezer set up here to another carpenter for the seed oil. I did take the pipe out because I was moving it around and didn't put it back yet. But basically that's for me to make the seed oil, to make the impregnated casings, make my apiaries. I do have a centrifuge down here now, so I'm getting the honey dropped into bees wax out of the cones as we go. Got my carpenter sitting there still running this. Need to get more stuff put into it. This guy should be shut off. It's just burning charcoal right now, not doing anything. But, so yes, this farm in its current form is enough to power 8 coke ovens simultaneously together. It's keeping them nice and full and chugging away. But since it's keeping them pretty well full, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and make those next 2 and see if we can get them kind of evened out. It might work. We'll see. Left that hole there so I could get down here and work on them easily enough. I think it looked weird just having one piece of stone in the middle here. It's dangerous though. But, so of course, with the grinder down here, the grinder ain't up here no more. So I just got an empty hole. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might just fill it in. Maybe move the compressor over, fill that in. I did actually blow up the grinder because I freaking had the jetpack on. I went to jump on top of it to cut the casing, and I had the jetpack on that didn't work very well, and I hit the grinder with the drill instead. Kind of blew it up. So I made a new one, which is down there as y'all saw. I do have a chemical reactor up here now for putting calcium and carbon in to make calcium carbonate. Process in the blast furnace with pyrite. Make refined iron now. So I can do it that way. I don't have anything on me right now to actually show you what I'm talking about, but you get it. So pretty much last stream was me working on getting automation set up a little better, getting a bunch of mining done, figuring out what I'm gonna do, all that happy stuff. I think it has gone pretty well. I did help Crazy out some with some host stuff too, actually. Got host set up a little bit better. As for the lava conditions down here, I have expanded out this mine a little more. Got a couple more tunnels again. It is getting quite hairy down here. We're getting down into the bedrock, and we're just going to start making little pockets that we're going to have to deal with. We still got quite a bit of ways. Still up over there, I don't think it's actually pumping to have to deal with. We got that pocket over there to deal with. I haven't actually been down this way, so I don't know what's over here. Yeah, just a hole where it's going. We'll dig around a bit more and see what we can find. This is, again, one of the better ones we've been on, but I still got that bigger one over by the dungeon to deal with. That'll be the real pump area that we're going to do eventually once we get to it. Get that lava out of my walkway. But anyways, that's what we did in the last stream. I hope y'all can catch us in the next one. Hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you there. Latest.